me as I dive into the incredible story of Saint Martin de Porres and see if I can uncover all the amazing details about his life. Saint Martin de Porres is one of the most fascinating figures in the Catholic Church, and his story is a testament to the power of compassion, kindness, and humility. Born in 1579 in Lima, Peru, Saint Martin was the son of a Spanish nobleman and a freed African slave, making him a unique figure in his time. Despite his mixed heritage, Saint Martin faced prejudice and racism from a young age. However, this didn't deter him from following his calling to serve others. From a very young age, Martin was drawn to the sick and the poor, often sneaking out of his home to help those in need. As he grew older, Martin's desire to serve others only intensified. He became an apprentice to a barber, where he learned the skills that would one day allow him to care for the sick and the injured. His dedication to his craft was impressive, but it was his kindness and compassion that truly set him apart. In our next section, we're going to dive deeper into the story of Saint Martin, exploring the key events of his early life that shaped him into the incredible individual he became. From his struggles with prejudice to his dedication to service, we'll explore it all. Martin's early life was marked by struggle and hardship. As the son of a freed slave, he faced prejudice from many in society, who saw him as inferior due to his heritage. Despite this, Martin's mother instilled in him a strong sense of self-worth and a desire to serve others. As Martin grew older, he began to realize the importance of education in overcoming the challenges he faced. He devoted himself to his studies, eventually becoming apprenticed to a barber. It was during this time that Martin's natural talent for healing began to emerge, and he started to develop the skills that would one day make him a beloved figure in his community. Despite his success as a barber, Martin's true calling was to serve the sick and the poor. He spent countless hours caring for those in need, often going without sleep or rest to ensure that others were comforted and healed. His selflessness and kindness earned him a reputation as a truly compassionate individual. Martin's dedication to service was inspired by his faith, and he saw his work as a way to serve God. He spent hours in prayer and meditation, seeking guidance and wisdom to help him navigate the challenges he faced. It was during these moments of quiet contemplation that Martin began to develop his unique approach to healing, which emphasized compassion, empathy, and kindness. As Martin's reputation grew, so did the number of people seeking his help. He became known throughout Lima as a healer and a caregiver, and people came from all walks of life to seek his assistance. It was during this time that Martin's commitment to his faith deepened, and he began to see his work as a way to serve not just the physical needs of others, but their spiritual needs as well. Despite his growing reputation, Martin remained humble and grounded. He continued to live a simple life, devoting himself to his work and his faith. His dedication to others was inspiring, and soon, people were clamoring to learn from him and be guided by his example. Martin's unique approach to healing and his commitment to serving others caught the attention of the Dominican order, who were impressed by his compassion and kindness. It was during this time that Martin began to feel called to a more formal way of serving others, and he started to explore the possibility of becoming a Dominican lay brother. In the next section, we'll explore the pivotal moment in Saint Martin's life when he became a Dominican lay brother, and how this choice transformed his life and allowed him to serve others in profound ways. The call to become a Dominican lay brother was not an easy one for Martin to answer. It required him to leave behind the life he knew and embark on a new path, one that would be marked by poverty, chastity, and obedience. However, Martin felt deeply called to this way of life, and he knew that it would allow him to serve others in a more profound way. Martin's decision to become a Dominican lay brother was met with resistance from some, who saw it as a step down from his successful career as a barber. However, Martin knew that this was the path he was meant to take, and he was determined to see it through. As Martin began his journey as a Dominican lay brother, he was given the opportunity to serve others in new and profound ways. He was assigned to the monastery of the Holy Rosary, where he worked tirelessly to care for the sick, the poor, and the marginalized. His kindness, compassion, and humility inspired all who knew him, and soon, he became a beloved figure in the monastery. Martin's new role allowed him to serve others in ways he never had before. He was able to care for the sick, feed the hungry, and provide comfort to the afflicted. His dedication to his faith and his commitment to serving others deepened, and he began to see the world in a new light. As Martin's reputation grew, so did the number of people seeking his help. He became known throughout Lima as a healer, a caregiver, and a spiritual guide. People came from all walks of life to seek his assistance, and Martin welcomed them all with open arms. Martin's work as a Dominican lay brother was not without its challenges, however. He faced many difficulties, from poverty and hunger to disease and persecution. However, he persevered, using his faith to guide him and inspire him to continue serving others. In our next section, we'll explore the many miracles attributed to Saint Martin, his growing reputation, and how he became a beloved figure among the people. One of the most remarkable aspects of Saint Martin's story is the numerous miracles attributed to him. From healing the sick to raising the dead, Martin's faith and devotion inspired countless miracles that amazed and confounded those around him. As news of Martin's miracles spread, so did his reputation. He became known as a living saint, and people came from far and wide to seek his intercession. His humility and kindness only grew as his fame increased, and he remained deeply devoted to his faith and his commitment to serving others. Martin's miracles were not limited to physical healings, however. He also had a profound impact on the spiritual lives of those around him, guiding them towards a deeper faith and a greater commitment to serving others. His presence was a source of comfort and inspiration, and those who knew him were forever changed by the experience. As Martin's reputation continued to grow, he became a beloved figure among the people. He was seen as a beacon of hope and compassion, and his kindness and humility inspired countless others to follow in his footsteps. Despite the many miracles attributed to him, Martin remained humble and grounded, never seeking to draw attention to himself. Instead, he continued to focus on serving others, using his gifts to bring comfort and healing to those in need. In the final section of our story, we'll explore Saint Martin's legacy and the impact he continues to have on the world today, inspiring others to follow his example of humility and service. Saint Martin's legacy is a testament to the power of compassion, kindness, and humility. He showed us that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope, always a way to make a difference in the lives of others. His story inspires us to look beyond our own needs and desires, to see the world around us, and to serve others with love and compassion. Today, Saint Martin is revered as a symbol of selflessness and devotion. His story has inspired countless others to follow in his footsteps, to serve others with kindness and humility. His legacy is a reminder that we all have the power to make a difference, to bring comfort and healing to those in need. Saint Martin's impact extends far beyond his own lifetime, however. He continues to inspire generations of Catholics and non-Catholics alike, guiding them towards a deeper faith and a greater commitment to serving others. His story is a reminder that we all have the power to make a difference, to bring hope and healing to a world in need. What do you think about Saint Martin's incredible story? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're interested in learning more about saints and inspiring figures in history, be sure to check out another video from our channel. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the amazing story of Saint Martin de Porres.